Hello everybody, Drew here, tip of the Mitt Flips, where I'm a full-time eBay reseller, and every 100 subscribers there's a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure you subscribe so you have a chance to win. I have 15 orders going out today for about 210, 215, something like that. A lot of low dollar and a couple of nice sales mixed in there, so it's a good mix. Ran a sale over the weekend, that didn't do a whole lot, but my thought process and my decision to run sales isn't based on reducing the price of the items. It's so that eBay sends out emails, sends out notifications. Hey, this item that you thought about one time weeks ago is on sale now. And then also what happens is you get a flood of available send offers to buyers, so you can send out a bunch more than you normally get, because once they look at it once, then it triggers the algorithm and it just gives you more opportunities to put eyes on your items. So for me, it's not about reducing the price, because my sales are usually 10% off. Not a huge difference unless it's a high dollar item, which sometimes gets me the sale, but it's all about getting eyes on your items. But before we get to pulling orders, of course, it's Monday, so it is time for
What's That Worth?
And this week on
What's That Worth?
is a blast from the past. I recently picked up a lot of old iPhones, and I think there's another iPad in there, an Apple Watch from my friend Frank. Thank you, Frank. I very much appreciate it. If I have not gotten out that music to you by time this video comes out, please send me an angry email. This right here is a 32 gigabyte iPod. Not an iPhone. This is an iPod. And this is one of the nice ones. I remember, I think I had this exact one. But either way, 32 gigabyte Apple iPod. And I'm, for this purpose, considering this 4 parts not working. I have a cord, I think that fits that. I think I have a cord for all of them. So I'll be able to at least power them on or whatever. But most likely, I will sell all of them. Just to take a little tangent here, I will sell all of them for parts not working, even if in the listing I have it powered on, and in the description I say it turns on, and blah, 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 just so I have zero risk, because things like this are top tier for scammers, top tier. And so if I list it for parts not working, and they can see in the picture that it powers on, I will still be able to get the same amount of value, roughly, but I won't have any of the risk of being scammed that someone says, oh, this doesn't work, da-da-da-da-da. Well, it was for parts, so tough. But either way, 32 gigabyte iPod. This isn't a Nano. The Nanos were the very small ones, just a generic one. I think it's the 5th generation, if I'm being very specific. But this will also be a free shipper. So, what's that worth? And a reminder, it is Price is Right rules. If you go over, you are disqualified. Now, I don't know what I did. Must just be that I'm handsome, but Jen volunteered to wash all that Tupperware for me. So that's all probably going to get listed today. So that's a big plus, because instead of it getting half done, because I had to wash half it and do that, all of it's currently getting washed. And so therefore I can list all of it most likely today. So that's a big plus in my day. But let's get to pulling orders. First thing going out, and just in case anyone was ever curious, I don't know if anybody was, but let me assuage your curiosity. The reason I have my computer up here and I still have my phone down here that I use when I'm pulling orders is because the custom SKUs on your phone are visible. Oh, that one doesn't have one, but visible right with the listing, custom A3. Where on the computer I'd have to open it up every time. Just a fun fact. But first thing going out, they finally actually paid A3 silicone baking mold. Now, I would call this a bolo. I don't throw that word around because, I don't know, I don't get the concept of it, because you should be on the lookout for all of the things that you can make money on, in my opinion, because I don't work in a niche. But this, I have found 3 different times. It's just a silicone mold for this exact same one in green, and they sell quickly, and they're so easy to ship. And apparently the market value is $15 free shipping because I had them listed $19.99 free shipping. All three, I got offers for $15 that, of course, I accepted because I paid $4 for the three of them. Great flip. Next up, it is 1997, The Hobbit on VHS. Why am I walking over here? You all know the VHS is over here. Am I going to be able to find it quickly? Yes, I am. All right, this system's not too bad. I mean, there's some stuff buried in here, but it's okay. I did move all the clamshells down here because most of those are bigger sets. Like this is all one set here. So that made sense to me. But The Hobbit on VHS, 1997 version, and I got $5.99 free shipping. Not really worth it. But when I buy VHS, I don't look them up ever. They're 50 cents, a quarter, 10 cents. I just go with what I think might have a value, and then 90% of them I list no matter what. And there's something, I don't know if it's just the good juju of what's that worth, but almost every item that's been on What's That Worth has sold within the next week. So hopefully that happens with the brass fireplace set, because that would be a great sale. So let's keep that rolling. But next thing up, B2A is a projection lamp. B2A. Which I, of course, well, I guess not of course, but I did take an offer on because this was a total of $0. This was just a add-on in something else. It was a throwaway. It was nothing. I almost included it in the projector just as a selling point, but I got $24.99, and it says plus shipping up here, but I know it's a global shipper, which it says down here on my phone, which has the better information. Also, eBay updated the font on their app. What a colossal waste of time and energy. This is just it is the pinnacle of stupidity in that company. Why would you spend any time, any effort, any energy, any amount of money to an employee that does these types of programming and things to change the stinking font of the app? Just make the app better. Make it function properly. That's it. Spend all the time making sure it functions properly, and people would be happy. Whatever amount of time, money, and effort went into changing the font is stupid and ludicrous, and they're morons. It seems like, oh, it's just they changed the font. But the amount of stuff that goes into changing the font on a platform like that, as far as dollars and effort and money, is not small. It's significant. Even if it was small, if it's above 0, it was too much time, too much effort, too much money. Rant over. But they changed the font. Good job, eBay, on that one. Yeah, we all were begging for new font. $24.99 free shipping. It's a global through the global shipping program. I think it was going to Canada. I should have went above and beyond and said, hey, how about you pay, because they paid $15 in shipping. How about you give me an extra $10 and I'll ship it through Pirate Ship's global shipping program, or whatever they call theirs. I don't know, but they have like a flat rate program that I could have used, especially for a first class item. I should have done that. I really need to add that in as an option on at least my first class stuff. That's a project I need to do soon. Hopefully it's not too difficult, and then I can show you how to do it. Or if it is difficult, I could still show you how to do it. Next up, I'm rambling. The Triumph of God's Love hardcover. I think that's a bigger book, so I think it's over here. Yes, it's a very big book. All right. Probably not worth the listing, but the thing about books is all the effort and work is going into basically finding the listing and comping the listing. At that point, it's in my hands. I throw it down, I take a few pictures, boom, it's listed. So I list books for less than I would list something else because A, it's media mail, and B, it's just all the work is already done mostly before I actually list it. The listing part's the easy part with books. A couple pictures, bam. Especially if it's a sell similar. But either way, $8.99 free shipping for this. It'll cost, you know, $4 or $5 to ship. So not great, but that still gets bubble wrapped and thrown in a poly mailer. So not a big deal. Doesn't cost me a lot in shipping stuff. And Valentine's Day is coming up, so hopefully I sell all of these. Sorry, it's very dry in here today. A2 Spirit, the TV show I think they made, or maybe it was just a Netflix movie version, but they are Valentines, lenticular Valentines for these ones. I have these, and then I also have, what is it? Right here. They are Superhero Girls, the DC show. My daughter watches this, so if she needs some, those are the ones she's getting, even if she knows it or not. But I have already sold a couple of these throughout the summer, not even around Valentine's. But I didn't want to buy these when I bought them. I had to. They were 10 cents. I could have thrown them in a garage sale for $1 a piece, and it was still going to be good. But 10 cents a piece, I could not pass. And they've already been paid for multiple times. $7.19 free shipping. Next up is Rock Band 3. The something. Oh, I think it just says complete. But Rock Band 3 for Xbox 360 right there. And that one, shockingly enough, is $49.99 free shipping. When I picked this one up, it was Brown Day. They do colored tags at my Salvation Army, and the games were all brown tags. So I was like, oh, let me check these, because usually games are junk. I mean, at this point, the market's so flooded. But apparently, this one, Rock Band 3, is worth it. So I don't know why. I was thinking maybe there was some songs on there that you can't download, or I don't know. But this one, $49.99. But while I was there, I said, oh, okay, sure. That one seems good. Let me pick up these other two. Rock Band, the first one, and this AC/DC Rock Band, which this is new. It looks like garbage because it's all, I think a dog chewed on it, but it's new in package. Those are both $9.99 free shipping, even the brand new one. So I could have passed on those, but either way, it was a good buy. And speaking of games, could have got this while I was there. Destruction Derby for PS1. Destruction Derby 2, I think, for PlayStation 1. And I got $11.99 free shipping. And let's head back over that way for various artists. Punk Goes something. Punk Goes Acoustic, maybe. Punk Goes Pop. It's a whole series. Yep, Punk Goes Acoustic. And then I know I also sold this one right here. Yeah, Punk Goes Acoustic. And then Punkorama, which this is a compilation from Epitaph, one of the record labels that had a bunch of punk people. But these were the best thing when I was a kid. I mean, when I was a teenager and stuff, these were great. It was a great way to find new artists. It was, you know, prior to YouTube, when you actually had to, like, discover things through word of mouth. But the Punk Goes Acoustic, that one, $4.94 free shipping. And the Punkorama is $5.39 free shipping. Not a ton of money, but they were free because they were mine. And took an offer here. B2A, it's a Smith's SK2, I think was the number, but it's a sharpening stone. Actually, two sharpening stones, one there, and there's one hidden underneath. And I took a pretty low offer, but that's because when the offer came in, I went and comped current prices, and you could get this exact same one brand new for like $20. So I said $10 free shipping. Let's get it moving. B3A Lego Galador. B3A, that's this one, and it is these two. Yep. I've never heard of this before in my life, but it's some type of Lego product. Probably has a cartoon that goes with it. But Euripides and Nick. And I got $9.99 free shipping for those. And then next we have a game lot. Tomb Raider PS1. Tomb Raider PS1. Lot of 5 games right here. and it's 1 through 5. I think that's all the ones that were on PS1. They are all Black Label, which does matter to most collectors. If you just want to play the game, that's different. But if you're collecting them, you know, to have a complete set or to display or whatever, Black Label does matter. $84.99 plus shipping. So that's another good sale. And then I'm glad to see another one of these go. I don't even know if I have one on the shelf. It says A4. Let's find out together. WWE Elite Kofi Kingston. I do have one here. I have, I think, 20 of these. When I bought them, I don't remember what I paid, but it was cheap. I think a couple bucks a piece, $4 a piece. And I said, why not? So I bought all of them, and I think I've sold 2. This might be the first one, though. I'm not positive on that. But that was on sale, $22.49 free shipping. And that'll go first class. If I can find an appropriate box, which I know I will, because if I can't find one, I'll make one. And I listed this yesterday. I might have underpriced it, because, let me pull it first. It is An American Life by Ronald Reagan. I think it's an autobiography. That would make sense, because it says by Ronald Reagan. And it says autobiography in huge letters on the front. But that one, I got $9.99 free shipping. And the reason I think I might have underpriced it was because comparatively to the ones listed, that was an okay price. $9.99, $12.99, $14.99, somewhere in that range. But in the books, I priced low because I want them to move. But there was a first edition, not signed, not anything, that was sold for $2.50. So I was very... I don't know. I don't know if it's... That could have been just a scam listing, because that's something people do. They just buy their own thing for way too much money, cancel the order, and then it's in their store, and people go, oh, wow, this is worth this much money? I can't stand that that's a thing people do, but it is. But then it sold quickly, so that also made me... Those 2 factors made me think, maybe it is worth a little more, but I don't care. It sold, $9.99, free shipping, going out the door. And then last thing up, A2A is FisherPrice Little People. I was hoping it wasn't in this basket because it's too full. Maybe I'll get lucky and it's this. Yes, I did get lucky and it's this one sticking out right here. But Little People, animals, zoo animals, replacement. And I got $14.99 free shipping. And if you'll remember, I got these. And then I also got some that were from the Tommy brand that was like a John Deere farmer. It goes to a John Deere tractor set with some animals. And I think I got $14.99, maybe $10 for that. And then this too, so it's total $25. I paid $4 for the whole bag. So $5, $4 into $20. That's great. And it only took 2 weeks. So don't be shy of the mixed toy bags at Goodwill and your other thrift shops. Pick them up, flip them around, take a look. Even if they're not great condition, even if you don't know what they are, if it's cheap and there's multiples of them, lot them up, make some money. And now I hear a snowblower firing up, so let's get to the results of
What's that worth?
Before it's too late and you can't hear me anymore. So, what's that worth? And an iPod. It's been so long since I needed to say that, so it sounds weird in my mouth. An iPod, 32 gigabyte black, 4 parts only, $10.99 free shipping. How I come to that is I take 4 or 5 listings that have sold, add them together, average it out, and then that is the total I come up with. Doesn't mean that's what I'm going to list it for, but for the purpose of this game, that is the total. If you went over, you are disqualified. And why do I do Price is Right rules? Because I love Price is Right. Now, I don't love Now Price is Right. I love Bob Barker Price is Right. I love home from school, eating some oatmeal and toast Price is Right. That's what I'm talking about. Well, that's going to be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other.